Red dot.
It's the Culture Uncut podcast, the Daily Cup, our daily show, weekly show. Something we're going to be doing Monday through Friday. Welcome, Facebook listeners, YouTube listeners. If you want to call into the show, numbers right there at the bottom, 805-366-3367. I'm one of your hosts, Corey or Silk, whichever one you may want to call me, and I'm joined by two of distinguished gentlemen. How y'all boys doing today?
It's one distinguished gentleman and a juvenile delinquent.
Man, you gotta have, you gotta love yourself, man. You can't keep calling yourself a juvenile delinquent, man.
That's you, man.
I
can
see why you feel
take a
that
phone
way.
call.
Man, just like that, he already taking phone calls, man. I feel good, bro. I'm glad to be back. It's Thursday, end of the week. You know how it go, man. Thursday is the new Friday, though. I'm ready to go ahead and just like kind of unwind and just get myself, little reset, chill out for the weekend. You got any weekend plans?
No weekend plans, man. Kind of just going with the flow of things. Football, probably catch a little playoffs. I'm not big on NFL football, but it's Martin Luther King weekend for sure, man. So 3-day weekend with the kids, the family. I'm going to try to find something to get into on Monday. I spoke to the wife about maybe doing some of that K1 racing on the go-karts or something like that. I'll probably just go out to dinner, keep it simple, but do something with the family on Monday because it's MLK Day. Celebrate the King. Dr. King Day. What you got cooking?
Yeah, you just inspired me, man, to go do something for Dr. King Day, man. I really didn't have anything planned. We gearing up for college, man. Just trying to help my little one out with applications and just like de-stress her from getting her mind off a lot of anxieties dealing with transitioning from high school to college. So just trying to, get all the time I can with her, man. That's my biggest goal. Just hang out as much as can, get some good conversations in with her, man, before it's time for them to make that move.
Yeah,
bro.
navigating them same waters, man. Just ACT, SAT, college applications as they roll in, get the acceptance letters, just taking them one at a time, man. But it's exciting, man. I just did the cap and gown thing today. She got prom, senior pictures. Every day is something, man. You got senior cheerleading day coming up, bro. But I'm just enjoying it, man. It could be overwhelming sometimes, bruh, but I'm just trying to enjoy the process, bruh. I feel good about where she at as a senior, you know what I'm saying? Like, we appreciated her time in school. She put in a lot of hard work. I'm sure your daughter did as well, man. So now I'm just enjoying it, bro. I'm looking forward to her going to college. I know it's going to be sad watching her leave the house, and I get over it pretty quick. It's going to be, feel a little different around here when she's out of here, but yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it, man. It's all about life. I embrace all future and all life. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people get sad when their kids are growing up, but I'm embracing it, man. I love it, man. She's becoming a young lady, man. Watching both of my nieces as well, watching these girls become young women, man. I'm excited for it. We raise good girls, man. So if I didn't raise her right, I'd be a little bit nervous, but she got good morals. She focused, not really a hang around a lot of people type vibe. So college should be fun for her. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I think overwhelming is the word, like you said, that kind of hit home, and just like watching her stress out, and trying to like, let her to like chill out. Man, today was like one of them days. I went into work, I was late and everything. I got there and I just had that feeling like, damn, I should have just stayed home, and just like spent all that time helping her get everything squared away. I didn't really like stress myself out. It's just me as a parent, just making sure that I de-stress her so she don't feel stressed out, because it's a lot, dog. It's a lot on both the students and the parents dealing with all that, how they charge you for everything. They overcharging you for stuff. And you look, you know the capitalism behind it. And you like, man, how does this even make any sense that y'all charging these parents like this insane amount of prices for like, just as sometimes you're like, damn, this is like crazy, dog. It's like price gouging.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to tell you what, bro, like, so people in these, and we're going to get into the show in a little bit, but people in these spaces, right, whether they taking care of weddings, birthdays, graduations, they catch people in a vulnerable moment. And if you get caught up in it, man, you start overspending on some of this stuff, man. I'm just trying to be mindful that it is her senior year, and I don't want to get into like the dad on everybody hates Chris or but a lot of the prices on some of this stuff, bro, is really, you can't get caught up in this stuff, bro. But I don't want to be that person to start preaching, the value of money. And, it's the moments, bro. Like, the moments are going to be the moments. And 10 years from now, bro, like, I don't know how much I spent on my tuxedo at the prom. Like, I could care less on what I drove. Like, it don't mean anything. But when you're caught up in the moment, man, especially us, we're gonna spend, man, and overspend. We think we're making our kids happy with these things, bro, but it's just quick little moments that we're not gonna care about in like 5-10 years, bro.
You gotta set expectations, man. I ain't doing it. I'm not doing those venues. We're gonna be at the house with some fried chicken.
Venues.
It's 3 shows in a row you came with
you
the
gonna
broke
go to the
vibe.
graduation? You gonna
They ain't the
have
broke
fried
vibes.
chicken? We talking about graduation and stuff, man.
The vibes is the people.
You gonna not send your daughter to the prom
The
and have her
people
at
is
the
the
house with some
vibe.
fried chicken? That's what you're saying?
Listen. The most unique thing in the world is the vibes that Black people bring from just being gathered together.
What they got to do with prom,
Put
fam?
some music
I
on.
don't know you going with this.
With the cars and stuff, that ain't happening. I drove a Chevy Caprice. They're gonna drive whatever car I'm driving. I'm gonna get it washed up, put some Omerol on the tires. I can out for you, and that's what you can proceed to go to prom in. You're not stepping out no Christian Lebron, no red bottoms, no dress that costs $55,000. Ain't none of that. We're not doing none of that. You're gonna go rent the dress or rent the tuxedo, and you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna go to prom, and then you're gonna proceed home. That's it.
You had one of them kind of prom. That boy ain't getting nowhere. That boy had a dry prom.
I had a good time at prom, bro. We turned up and went home, bro. Made it home safe. I'm Gucci.
Got in the minivan and packed it up, huh? Headed back to the crib. That's crazy, man.
And here I am. I don't even think about prom, bro. Like, prom didn't make me a better person.
No, like you were saying, it's just the moments. And I was just kind of like looking at like how they monopolize things as far as like the school have relationships with like these different businesses, and it's like, okay, you only can get your pictures from this one if you want your pictures.
It's a money grab all the way around.
There's like, and they do it with,
everybody's in cahoots, man. So they take advantage of because they know these kids care about these moments. They know the parents care about these moments. I'm talking about even from the popcorn fundraising, every bit of it, bro. Like it's catching people in vulnerable moments. What the pictures cost, like, what the dresses cost, what the prom tickets cost, grad night. Like every single part of it, bro, it's a money grab, bro. And it is what it is, man. You just got to not get caught up in. I'm not going to get too overwhelmed because I just understand it for what it is, bro. And like in 2 years, she's not going to care about this. In a year, she's not going to care about this. But it's just the moment. So you let people live in their moment, enjoy their moment, try to provide some insight and some wisdom in the moments of, hey, bro, this is the end of a lot of friendships is what you celebrate. You celebrating the end of a lot of friendships, bro. Think about who you went to the prom with, your friends, the chick, like everybody involved. You don't talk to them people no more. Like, you don't talk to them people no more.
I don't even know where them pictures at.
I got the pictures. I don't want to look at them. Real talk.
Is that the one you jumped out the car
barefoot? Yeah, a little bit. I went barefoot. I don't know who told you I was barefoot. I had on shoes, bro. But I did jump out the car to avoid a woman confrontation. You got to jump out the car, bro.
Yeah, it ain't about broke vibes. It's just about setting realistic expectations and not exceeding your means. And if you set those into your kids early and set that foundation that you ain't out here to appease the Joneses, bro.
I got one for
life
y'all.
Would be much
Before
better
we
for
get
them.
into the show, I was sitting down. I just be thinking sometimes, and I don't like to get into celebrity stuff. So I'm sitting there on Twitter the other day. Or X. I want to respect Elon's platform. I'm on X vibing. A Cardi B rant came on where she's just having a rant about Offset, whatever one of the amigos. Offset, she going crazy about Christmas. Oh, he ain't buy the kids no Christmas gifts, and he neglected my kids because he ain't buy this for Christmas. He ain't do that for the holidays. And in my mind, I'm just like, why does he got to buy Christmas gifts?
They got everything they need.
Like, it's entitlement. Like, him taking care of his children ain't got nothing to do with, it's called gifts. Like, it's a sense of entitlement that you can give these children to expect certain things on these holidays. And it's just materialism. Like, who says you got to get something on Christmas? Like, what are we talking about here? Who said you got to get something on your birthday? What if I what if I don't want to celebrate this stuff this year? Even if I got it, I'm just like, no, I ain't buying nothing for Christmas. I ain't neglecting you, really. It's a gift.
It's just how so much stuff that we do, we put ourselves in debt behind stuff that we don't even need. And like,
them kids' parents are split up, right? That's my thing. Mm-hmm. The parents are split up. They're going through a divorce. And the biggest thing you worried about is gifts.
But they just show you their emotional mindset is attached to what people think that you should have or wanting to show the Christmas tree off or
it's all materialistic things. And it was crazy watching that all play out on social media because like it was just tacky on how she was like weaponizing it too, as far as like the gathering and the pictures. I'm like, man, this is like
Nasty.
And I bet you all the little birds was chirping.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl, you know, see, you just know it. My baby daddy would do. Man,
If somebody buys you a
you
gift,
pick them.
do you take that as gratitude or just a personality or just taking on the mindset of just gratitude is the ultimate thing? Like if somebody buys you a gift, just be grateful. And if they don't feel entitled or they're a bad person if they don't. But yeah, just a sense of entitlement and all of that, bruh. Like all these holidays are supposed to be about Christ and other things, but they turn it into, materialism, the Christmas tree, the reindeers, the shenanigans.
Kids get gifts all year round,
They
bro.
get gifts on Easter now.
Get shit all year round. Oh, it's just ridiculous, bro. Like, oh, man, you good?
well,
Nah, man, they get like real deal gifts now.
They get gifts now. They do.
yeah, we don't even do the Easter basket. I don't remember last time.
Well, I have never bought a gift on Easter. I'm just saying what the kids get gifts on Easter, but I'm not participating in that type of shenanigans, man.
They probably ain't even going to church either. Just waking up and getting an Easter gift. Though that's
I ain't no
nasty
Easter
work,
programs.
Do they wear that Jim
ain't got
Jones
no
outfit
play
on
to
Easter?
participate in. It's just great gifts.
They wear that Jim Jones outfit?
The pink outfit.
Yeah.
Let's get into some topics, man. We hanging out a little
Sure.
bit, man. We appreciate everybody for hanging out with us, man. It's the Culture Uncut podcast. This is our daily cup show. We like to just kick it and talk current events, man. We want to engage with you guys more often on a daily basis. Comment with us, call in. Like I said in the beginning, at the top of the show, 805-366-3367, man. At the top of the list, we talked a little FDA last show, right? And we talked about trying to get the approval of nutrition facts on the front of products in the grocery store. Brother Nova was a little disgruntled.
Beefing with that
He
one.
said, man, we need to get rid of that red dye. That's the real problem. So JFK, that's my man's right there,
Tapped into the show.
RFK, not Jay. Woof.
Avid
Yeah.
listener of the show.
JFK dead. My bad.
Avid listener of the show, by the way.
No, you don't listen to RFK because he
William
been
today on
saying
X.
this stuff, bro. You ain't innovative. You're not prolific on this topic. RFK been saying he
No, I
want to
told him to go ahead and announce it. That's why I
you
said it.
told him?
So he announced
Okay.
it. Yeah.
No more red dye.
That was the lead
Number
up.
3. It's out of here. It was tied to a lot of
No,
cancer
finito.
and a lot of processed food. It's things that make your food red, and a lot of different sodas. Like I said, processed food, things of that nature. What takes you boys got about that? I like it, man.
No, it's just a horrible thing. It causes inflammation in the colon, the rectum. It's one of those
man, you
things.
went straight to the rectum,
Straight to
ain't it?
booty
What?
play. That's crazy.
Linked to childhood ADHD, all kind of just bad things is synonymous with red dye. On behavioral issues in kids. Of course, if it's abundance, that means it's cheap, right? And that's why it's in everything, right? They make it out of petroleum. It's petroleum-based thing that they make, and they just feed it to us in mass doses of everything. It's pretty much in a lot of food,
Yeah, them in them donuts, ain't it?
I ain't had no red dye on my donuts, Playboy.
No food coloring on them glaze.
No, son.
You only had what?
Natural.
No
All
frosting.
natural. All
All right,
natural
I respect
frosting.
it.
It wasn't
I
no red
respect
dye
it.
in there.
What's crazy is when I was doing my reading about it, that they did this before. They tried this ban before in the 90s. And it didn't really move the needle as much. I thought it was like, damn, they did this in the 90s, and they got all this research showing why it's bad for us. Why didn't this just just end there? But it just goes to show you, like, them boys treat the doggone food game like how Big Meech and them treated the crack game, you know what I'm saying? Or they put whatever in it to stretch it and they get $1, dog. They don't care about who it kills. As long as
I'm saying
they get some profit behind it, bro.
Man, just look at the back of the nutrition label and soon the front of the nutrition label. All that monoglobin suliide and all that other stuff that you can't even say. Monoglobin suliide or whatever that, and it's
you ain't
all
reading
in
that
there.
label.
It's 20 ingredients for something that if you make it yourself, it's like 3. You know what I'm saying? Like you could go buy a pack of scrambled eggs and it got like 15 ingredients in the scrambled eggs. Where if you just scramble the eggs, it's just eggs in that you cook. It's ridiculous,
Yeah, it's
man.
in like all this. It's in a lot of stuff, man. Like a lot of the stuff that's in your cabinets. It's like the Skittles, the gummies, the doggone all your cereals, man.
Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loops,
all of it.
all that.
Even your medicines is in some of your
Mhm.
like cough syrups and whatnot. And I thought that was wild. Like I said, what's crazy is also that the manufacturers, the people who, the companies, the brands, they have a year to push back. So, like he said, it's supposed to be, established in 2027.
Mhm.
And then the companies can say, you know what, we want to fight it. And they don't have to like abide by it until 2028. Like they can refute it.
Like we like to counsel people, right? And like we like to counsel like celebrities.
That's easy.
Counsel some of these brands that don't get rid of things that cause cancer. And another thing too, I wonder if there could be like class action lawsuits like they did big tobacco, right? When we find out, or the lack of telling people what tobacco products and the chemicals in tobacco could do to people, like there was a big lawsuit. We're going to sue. I just think this one would be too big because everybody done ate it, right? But I think it should be something similar. Like if you use products that could kill people, like how is it any different than big tobacco being sued?
That's what's crazy because like say here for instance, right? We're close to the border in Mexico, and you can come here and you can ask people which sodas taste the best, and everybody will say the Mexican sodas, the same sodas that we drink, a Mexican
had a
Coke,
Mexican soda.
a Mexican Fanta. It's pure sugar. It's like real sugar in it.
Cocaine.
Like you grab theirs, it's like 3 ingredients in their soda.
It is from Pablo.
You grab ours, it's like 7 to 8 different
I'll
ingredients
put a
in the soda.
McDonald's Sprite up against any soda in Mexico.
Nice cold
Out
Sprite.
of McDonald's?
Yeah.
That's even more.
Boy.
That's even more chemicals.
I
That's
ain't
even more
say about the
But I'm
chemicals.
just
You
saying,
said was better. Like, that McDonald's Sprite hit like cocaine, boy.
I'm not a soda drinker. I don't drink sodas.
Me neither.
But I have
tried the
tried.
McDonald's
I
Sprite,
have
though.
tried the Mexican Fanta, off the chain, bro. That's the next level of drink,
Yeah,
bro.
Trump gonna build a wall
Yeah,
around that
get
shit.
that out of here.
Yeah, he ain't gonna take that out of there. They're gonna get that across the border. Bro, they get drugs across the border. You think he gonna stop anything coming across the border? They move metric tons of drugs that's illegal, guns, everything that's illegal. They ship it across the border.
Yeah, you think it's behind our back, or we just allowing certain things to get through? Ain't nothing snuck in this country.
Oh,
And you think something snuck in
we
this?
allow it.
Okay,
The
then. And we ain't gonna allow the Fanta. The Mexican
the rich
Fanta's
get
gonna
rich
get
off
stopped.
of it. No, they not.
This
The
is what's
Mexicans
gonna draw the
guarantee
line
it.
right there.
Okay, you got Molly.
Oh, they draw the
You
line
got
on Mexican Fanta.
fentanyl. You got heroin. Come on through. Mexican soda, no sir.
Red soda.
No,
Get it
no.
out of here, man.
Get that out
Trying
of
to bring
here.
healthy soda in here.
Can't
What's
enjoy
wrong
that
with
over
y'all?
here.
Might be made with Flint
Real
water.
sugar in there. You got real sugar in there. Get them out of here. Yeah.
I saw also I thought it was pretty unique that I saw like, because I was wondering like, all right, well, the red dyes in other countries use it like in China and Southeast Asia, right? So I was like, all right, what's the difference? What's the health implications? How's it impacting their economy, their society? The difference is that they got regulations with it. Like they limit on how much you can put in each.
How much you can bust down?
Yeah. And there's no limitations in America. They can just, they can just have at it. Put all the red dye up in there you want.
If India ban red dye, we should ban red dye. Because they barely ban anything. So if they ban it, we should ban it. They sanitary health conditions ain't what I'm looking for when I turn to look for some health standards. India ain't the place I'm going to.
But also, like, when you look at, like, because our obesity rate, I saw in the New York Post not too long ago, it went up. There was a rise in that. And then also, like childhood obesity, all of our stuff always been, like, at the top of the charts in America when it comes to that type of stuff. But all of this is linked to. I wonder what the link is with the ADHD, because we do a lot of.
It's the depletion of minerals.
With the job, like we do a lot of bringing in people, and one of the common things that we're starting to see in a lot of kids is the ADHD. So I wonder, like, is there a correlation?
It is, because the red dye is depleting the minerals like zinc and iron in the kids and stuff. So that's one of the big contributing factors to childhood ADHD and stuff, because of the minerals that displaced.
99% of, I think, like health issues is food, right? And in one way or another, I think it's food. You see a rise in cancer and everything else, bro. Like, if you want to kill somebody slowly, you just, put a little bit of poison in everything, like food. I mean, some of the stuff we wash our clothes with, our dishes with, like all of that stuff has toxic things in it. And I think we should, like, everybody should just consider reading the labels on everything. Like, read the label on your toothpaste and find out every chemical that's in your toothpaste, because that's something you put in your mouth every day, pause, right? You wash your dishes with something. Look at the ingredients on your dishes, on your soap. Look at the ingredients on your laundry detergent. Look at the ingredients on everything. Search those things. Find out if those are leading causes or any causes to cancer. And if so, start to find products that don't have those things in it. Now, we can't take life for granted, right? Like every year on this and every day on this planet is a blessing, and I want to live as long as I can. If, I can't determine it. Like I can eat perfect and buy non-chemical stuff and then get hit by a bus, right? But what I can't control that. But what I can control is what I put in and on my body, and being aware. Like being aware is godly. To be real with you, being consciously aware, like everything you're putting in your body, on your body, it's your temple. So just a little bit of advice, just some wisdom around all of it, not just red dye. Find out what everything on that label is, man, and what they use it for in the product, like why you need that in the product.
And just know the higher it is, the more it is as you read it. The first things, that mean it's the most of.
Right.
Well, I was glad to see about this news, though. Usually, like when it comes with like diet and health stuff, there's some resistance. But with this, when this came out, a lot of people was like praising it. So I thought like that was a good like change.
Here's the
like
thing.
a good positive.
Why do we need the government? I get what you're saying, like, and I'm with you. But if we know everybody was just happy as out the product, why didn't we just stop buying those products as a people? Like, why do we need the government to say, okay, don't do this no more? Like, we're all sheep. And we need the government to stop us from doing certain things or to protect us. Some of this stuff, man, like we just got to be aware of our own, stop buying certain products and certain things that are just harmful to us, man.
Even with
still buy crack, so I ain't expecting much.
Crack is kind of dying though.
I don't
well, they just switched to meth though. Even worse.
Meth ain't really a black drug.
You can ask ChatGPT and pull up the stats. That ain't us.
It's some black people like smoke meth for sure, but it ain't no meth epidemic in the hood, my boy.
No, I'm about to see.
I don't even know nobody like trapping meth. The drug dealer rappers don't even talk about it. Like nobody's moving meth, man. They'll lie about crack before they talk about meth. Oh man!
Yeah, you even put that one on us. Well, you go ahead and keep that in California out there.
You can't hide meth. So if black people was on it, you'll see it in the teeth to face. Meth is a drug that show up pretty fast, man. And let's move on, man. We already got all the way to meth, man, because of Nova.
Well, you was talking about be conscious of like buying these products, right? And also like the devil that's behind that is it costs more money to have a healthier like diet or to even
they
to
make it that way.
Yeah, even to make those products is gonna be like the cost of it is gonna rise.
There ain't no cost. It's the same machines, the same place. They just make it.
The ingredients are natural, so it's gonna be.
It ain't the cost, bro. They just want it to be wherever they can stretch the dollar and make it increase it. They will. How is it a product that takes less ingredients to make costs more than the one that take more ingredients to make?
Because it's artificial, and then the other one is like wherever like beets are at, you gotta wait for the seasons for the beets or the pumpkin or the yams or whatever they were saying, the purple yams to get those colors, to extract those colors from natural like that's the reason why the cost will be higher, because access to it won't be as abundant as artificial stuff.
Rock with it. I'm with it.
That's why crack is cheaper than cocaine.
That's what they tell us.
We back to drugs, but it's given what Trey just said. It's just like going to get that real coke fresh from Colombia. Like it's a little bit more money than going to get it cut in Atlanta from Big Meats. You gotta fly it in from Colombia, all that. Nah, you just gonna get it cut off the brick a little bit. It been stepped on 3-4 times in Atlanta. I take that type shit.
I guess we're still in the health realm. What y'all thought about the whole Planet Fitness thing, man? I know you was in the gym real for a while, bro. So I wanted to get the inside scoop from somebody who worked at the gym.
So Planet Fitness came out, or the government always got to come save us, man. We just can't boycott people. Like we cancel celebrities, but we can't cancel these companies. So Planet Fitness been running a 360 deal, the record industry, Suge Knight contract. You sign it. It's easy to sign up, but it's impossible to cancel. So the government came out with the same process for people to sign up. You got to give them the same easy process to click cancel subscriptions to gyms or whatever it may be. That's the rule now. Planet Fitness is pretty much the Planet Fitness law. So they've been globally just putting people in Suge Knight deals. I worked at the gym, man. They weren't the only ones doing it. LA Fitness was doing it for a while as well. Bro, when the pandemic hit, I ain't caring about none of that, bro, because I ain't get these people my social to start no gym. I had a Planet Fitness. I just cancel. Hey, bro, they called me, hey, you cut your card off. Yeah, bro, you can't, I don't know if you paid attention to watching the news, my boy, but they telling people not to go outside and wear masks, man. I won't be there, man. Cancel my membership. You can't just cancel like that. All right, do something about it, bro. But what you think about it, man?
I think it's a good thing. You get into these death row contracts with these companies, man. You can't even find a cancel button, or you gotta, like I had Tonal, man, and
Yeah, what?
I wasn't home enough.
I'm trying to figure that out too.
Tonal is that the
Antonio.
gym. No, it's the wall, like the little thing, that the workout thing, the digital workout thing that you put on the wall, or whatever.
You bought
LeBron
that
James was in the commercial. Huh? No, it's legit, man. Legit. It's a good equipment to have, bro.
Well, they got you. Okay, there's a sucker
No, it's a
going
good
there.
equipment, but it's just not. I'm not home enough to use it, so I went to council. Man, it's dang near impossible. Like, you gotta call support. So I email these people.
What are you paying for
and
exactly with this app?
They
though?
still, you just paying for
a man with no shirt on to teach you how to do push-ups.
you paying for access to that workout library. Like, you could get on workout plans, and you could do it's cool. It's pretty cool, man. Like, you go in there, you can do a month workout plan or whatever, and it builds the plan for you, and you just work out. But to cancel it, bro, it was like dang near impossible. And then when I canceled it, I looked back like a couple months later, they still was charging me, and I'm like, yo. So they refunded everything, though. I sent them the email where they said it was canceled, but it's just the fact that you had to go through and talk to somebody instead of just hitting a button. Like, I could sign up with it online easy, but to get rid of it, they like hiding the button and layering.
Why you wanted it out of the deal, though?
Because I wasn't home enough to use it, so it didn't make sense to have it. I had it during I got it during the pandemic, and it was convenient because the gyms and everything was shut down, and it was like I was at home.
Well, they got you
using
on
it
all
all
the
the time.
damn equipment. You bought the other shit during the
Peloton?
pandemic.
The Peloton,
yeah.
I like it. I love it. I use it when I'm home. I use it,
Yeah.
but I'm not home enough to justify paying $60 a month. You know
I
what
used to
I'm
sell gym equipment too, so I know people like you, bro. Like, rest in peace. I helped Brian Gumble build his whole home gym right here in Jupiter, man. Like, piece by piece, from the mat, the treadmill, the bike. And I kept seeing Brian Gumble on TV. He wouldn't lose a damn pound. I was like, what the hell he doing with the equipment, man? Rest in peace to Brian Gumble. But yeah, bro, that equipment ain't cheap. But I still gotta look up this whole little thing you got going on, LeBron and the at home workout thing, because I think you was buying what Trey said.
It's
you
a
was
beast,
buying.
bro.
You was
It's
buying
Tonal is
virtual training.
TONAL, bro. Dog, it's junk. It's hard.
just
It
got
go hard,
YouTube.
bro. No, it's not like that. You're lifting weights. It's a whole
That's why you
workout
took it
machine,
back. You
bro.
like, man, I could do this.
I ain't take it back. I
It's
still
free
have
weights,
it.
or it's like
You can
machine
use
weights?
it offline. It's digital
It's
weights.
what, man?
It's
Get the fuck
it's a
out of
beast,
here,
bro.
man. I'm trying not to cuss on this show no more. Digital weights. What?
Yeah, bro.
So,
Yeah, it's
You
digital
got the red
resistance,
dye
bro.
weights.
Bro, look it up. Look it up.
yo,
I'm gonna pull it
digital
up on the
weight
screen,
sounds
dog.
nuts.
Yeah, it ain't
No,
a
no,
thing,
I gotta
man.
see
I'ma
this,
show-
man.
I'ma
What
show it to
digital
y'all,
weights
bro.
is, bro. I know a scam when I hear one.
I'ma
Man.
show
That
you.
be the way they get you, man. They catch you at your most.
Yeah.
That's why I'm glad the government stepped in and do this. Around Christmas time too is when they get all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
suckers too, boy. That's when
Right,
they get.
before New Year's.
Yeah. See that nigga right there go Tonio right there. That's who got him.
This man got bungee springs.
Nah, that junk ain't that junk
they
hard,
see it.
boy. I'm telling you. Everybody
Oh.
say the same thing until they get in there and they start working out with it, and they be like, bro, this heavier than the weights in the gym.
Oh, come on, cuz.
Your wife met like
No.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have got me with that one, to be honest. So I see what they trying to do. I get what they trying to do, but they wouldn't have got me with this one.
You just
You're like,
tryna tell
man,
you, bro.
damn. That's how Bron got big, man. You know what I'm saying?
Come with a weight bench.
You still
everything,
got it?
bro? It's legit. Yeah, I still got it. I use it.
Waste
I
of
just don't use it
I ain't trying to get in your financial business, but what that run you right there, man?
5 racks,
5 racks, and then what
Yeah.
the monthly? What's the monthly go for?
70.
Do you know what type of gym you could have bought for 5 racks and put in your house? I know it take up more space, but you could have got a nice little gym.
That's what
for
I liked
5
about it.
racks.
That's what I liked about it. That's what I liked about it. It's a workout, bro. No, it's no joke. Like, it's a legit workout. You can do everything. Everything you need to do that you do in a gym, you can do it with that. Straight up. That's what I liked about it. It's convenient, compact, doesn't get in the way. You know what I'm saying? You take 5,000, bro, you get a lot of iron with 5,000, but it's gonna be so much space that you take up. You know what I'm saying?
But
with
it's gonna be
this, you
some
don't.
shit I'm gonna use though. That's what I'm saying.
That I used. I told you the only reason why I don't use it is because I'm not home enough to use it. So when I'm in the position where I'm home enough to use it, I might activate it again.
You wasn't even drunk. That was a sober decision.
Yeah, it's a good decision. I enjoy it, bro. Legit. Same
That's
thing
fine.
with the Peloton, bro. I love my Peloton.
Y'all find it crazy that like all these subscriptions are like that though.
Uh,
Like it's like if you're linked to like if they link to your credit card or something, they can still like charge you or like I don't know. It seems like with these subscription based things, like a lot of times it's hard to get out of them because it's
The
linked
apps are
to.
easier
That's
to
where
me.
everything
Like
going.
I haven't had any issues with unsubscribing from an app. You also download apps for like your subscriptions now and let you know like because sometimes you forget you be paying for things.
Mhm.
Yeah, you just gotta be aware of it. But I'm very good. So even if I sign up for like the month free and you don't do it by a certain day, I'm gonna set a reminder on my calendar. You know what I'm saying? Or cancel it right away. Like right after one day, cancel it the next day and take my card off the next day type thing. So, I be on top of that, man. Like I said, man, everybody loves Chris Dad. That's me right there when it comes to that type of stuff. But I think the gyms is the most difficult one over the years, man. Back in the day when they had like Bally's, like they used to hit people with like the 5-year contracts and you couldn't cancel it unless you wanted to pay out the 5-year contract or the 3-year contract or whatever it may have been back in the day. Then they start going month to month. Some gyms go a year contract, etc. Bro, the best way to do gyms to me is PIF, man. You can get a deal, you can negotiate. A lot of people don't know this, but as a person that used to sell memberships, bro, you can negotiate even your monthlies, man, and all that. So if you figure out what it costs a year, if it's $20 a month for a year, $30, $50 a month for a year, if you want to pay it in full, you can negotiate that down to like half the price and just pay it in full, call it a day. There's no contract. They call it PIF. Ask for a PIF, and you
Or
should be good to go.
or a lot of people don't even know some of your health insurance
Yeah,
Cover.
gives you free gym
100%.
membership. They'll pay for
What?
your gym membership because it's in their best interest to keep
I'm
you
pretty
healthy.
sure yours do. Pops don't do.
So
I told him that. Like most government insurances have like gym, and they incentivize it, in a couple ways by paying it, and also they give you like some money back at the end of the year type vibes, man. They just don't tell you.
How you get access to it? Like how you just contact your insurance company?
yeah, you contact your insurance company and see what health plan, like gym plans they partner with. Some partner with this place called like Fit and Active or something like that. They have Fit and Active and they have a discount plan. Some insurance companies reimburse you every month. Some credit cards will too. That was the thing with Chase. Chase paid like for I think like 3 months or 4 months of Peloton use. They give you 4 months credit. So you realistically plan for the rest of the months, but they give you 4 months free. But it's just a matter of just people reading the details, reaching out to the insurance company and saying, hey, what's up with the health and wellness on my insurance plan? Does that include gym, and what gyms do that include? Or do you pay a portion of the gyms, or do I get a discount going through your provider for my gyms? And like a lot of places, like if you go through Fit and Active, it's like $25 to go to LA Fitness. You don't have to pay no initiation fee or anything like that. There's no contract or nothing. So you just pay $25 a month instead of like $39, $99 initiation fee and the $59 annual fee. You don't pay none of that. But you might only have access to one club at the time. So it's just reading the stipulations.
All right, we're approaching on 40 minutes, man. Y'all want to go ahead and do our
Let's do one more.
2 minutes?
Pass
Let's
the
do
cup,
one
man.
more.
Oh, you
Yeah,
want
the
to do
Trauma
one more?
Newsweek put out this at the top of the year. Trauma specialist argues 5 outdated parenting phrases are actually abuse. These 5 phrases, let me break them down real quick. Number 1, I gave you everything. You're so ungrateful. They put translations for each one as well. Translation, your emotions and needs are invalid because I provide material things. Impact creates lifelong shame around having needs. Number 2, stop crying or I'll give you something to cry about. This is all black parent shit, bro. I think this is all. Translation, your emotional pain is unacceptable and deserves punishment. Impact leads to emotional suppression and anxiety. Number 3, why can't you be more like your sibling? Translation, you're not good enough as you are. Impact creates deep-rooted inadequacies and competition. 4, you're too sensitive. Your emotional responses are wrong is the translation for that one. Impact causes self-doubt and invalidation of feelings. 5, I'm the parent, you're the child. Translation, your perspective doesn't matter. Impact creates difficulty with authority and self-advocacy.
Dang, that hit home, man. Cause like you said, you see a lot of that, like especially like when you think about like how Black families, you know, we was raised up in a lot of ways. We heard a lot of those sayings, and I think from learned experiences, I think that's how we know. Like, all right, well, I know what didn't work for me growing up, so I want to make sure I model myself in a way that that's gonna positively impact my kids and just give them
Right.
different tools. And we're all like, we may be doing it wrong, and we'll find out later on down the life. And when our kids come and tell us, say, hey, look, this is why XYZ didn't work. But I thought that was pretty cool that you sent that, because it made me think about something that my when it was mental health, it was around suicide month, right? They make us do that training. So we was doing training, and one of the things that they said, that things that we say to people that we think that if they have the mindset they want to do self-harm to themselves, we tend to tell them, think about all the good stuff you have, or think about, what you'll be leaving behind. And they were saying that a lot of times when you say stuff like that, people that trigger them, they even want to do it more because they add more pressure to them. But it just made me think about, like, damn, sometimes you just really got to be mindful of what we saying to our kids and how we raising them, because you never know what kind of seeds you're planting in their minds. But that's all I got on that. You got Nova?
I just got on. I don't know, man. Tough times make tough people. Tough people make easy times. Easy times make weak people. So I don't know, man. Where are we at in the evolution? Some people can survive it. Some people can't.
My first thought when I read it, it's like a thought that I always have. Sometimes the subtle things that we consider normal and not a big deal, they do dead ass be trauma. Like, these are trauma specialists, and they're laying out things that they think are like traumatic. And a lot of times when we hear the word traumatic, we're thinking like, physical, got beat, got raped, got molested. And we don't think about verbal things that our parents say to us and how it affects like our mindset and how we enter the world, and how we communicate with other people. And it does affect us. It's just been like, as I went to therapy and I started like going to solo therapy and talking to a therapist, and I started realizing the small things, from my childhood that didn't seem like that big of a deal, right? And I don't think it like put me in no shocking state that I was like fearful in my bedroom at night, but it affected my mindset the rest of my life, like the smallest things, the smallest behavior from my parents. And like I said, it wasn't traumatic to the point where they were beating me or abusing me or anything like that. It was just parenting culture of that time. And like Trey said, we may find out later, like some of our parenting culture isn't suitable. Or, each culture, each generation is supposed to get better, and that's fine. But there are things that you got to heal from, and you got to correct, from generation to generation. And I think those 5 things, like I said, Black parents, this is their top 5. Like all of these, you the child, I'm the parent. Why are you so sensitive? Like all of that stuff, man. It goes a long way, because when you get in adulthood, you want your child to know how to communicate to people and not be, man, I don't want to say this, I might come off as sensitive, or they're a person of authority, I'm just the employee, they the boss. Like you want to create children that are bold, courageous, speak their mind, communicate well, confidently communicate themselves well. And the only way you could do that is by giving them, not no disrespect. Like you got to talk to me with some respect and some honor and integrity and all that. But you got to be able, it's got to be an even communication playing field. And a lot of times as parents, we be in the authority mode, and you're the child, I'm the parent. Like, listen what I say, your opinion don't matter. I pay the bills. Yeah.
Turn that light out down, because I pay the bill.
That's
boy.
all I got on it.
We got McDonald's at the house.
That was traumatic for me.
That ain't
was
trauma,
traumatic
that's
right
real.
now. No, you don't got McDonald's at the house.
Yeah.
Like, come on. No, you got
Yeah, we
some food
do.
at the house.
I got burgers and buns. I can dice the onions up. I can add
that's
some
fine,
pickles
Grandma.
to it, and I can be like,
Uh,
hamburger. Look.
Yeah, I used to tell my grandma I bite into that little stovetop burger. This don't taste like no McDonald's, Grandma.
Close your eyes.
It's
and
gonna
eat
be
some
like a
air
big old
pudding.
round meatball too. They ain't even shape it out right,
And
bro.
because they had that red dye in McDonald's. That's why y'all was addicted to that red dye.
Bro. A Whopper
That's
used
what
to be
I'm
a Whopper
saying.
back then.
With red dye and caramel
Nah,
62,
nah,
whatever
it's
that
90s,
is.
boys. Hit a little different than these millennial burgers. These Zen, what they call it, Gen Z. These Gen Z burgers.
Yeah, them
Man,
fast
you know
burgers.
they
got
have
a lot of soy in
they
it.
have horse hooves and
They got estrogen in these burgers.
they have horse hooves. They have horse hooves in them burgers.
Hey,
man.
man, we was going to Biff Burger, bro. You don't know nothing about Biff Burger. We was at Biff Burger in Belle Glade, boy. Burger big as your head, cuz.
Yeah,
Boy,
big
that
as
was
white
horse.
cup,
Styrofoam cup.
It was horse. horse meat.
The whole plate came in the styrofoam.
Nothing but chemicals, straight styrofoam chemicals.
Nah, man, you know better, you do better,
Hey,
man. That's what
Lord.
life is, man. You know better, you do better, and we all be better, for sure.
Name of the show.
Pass the cup. What you got? Go ahead, no.
Man,
Man,
yeah,
you
just
still
do
get that fried chicken.
my thing in life, man. Just be a better person. Work every day. Every day is a new day. If you messed up yesterday, bro, you got today to start all over. But that don't mean just because you got another day, start over every day. But just try to be better at what you do in life. Be better with your interactions. Be better with your time. Be better with your money. Be deliberate and precise with everything that you do. Cut off the people that drain you of negative energy and only fill your cup with positive energy. If somebody's going to call you to dump their problems on you, please stop them. It's okay to stop them and say, no, not today. I'm not doing that today. You're not fill my cup with your negativity. I'm good. So elevate yourself above those people and set your boundaries, enforce your boundaries, and stick to your guns and principles. And remember, man, we about to be day one into 4 years.
I mean, Nova be dropping subs every time. Like the last couple of times, he talking to people who owe him money. I'm gonna go ahead.
They owe me money, dog. Pay me my
He been
bread.
dropping subs. I've been noticing. I'm like, I don't know who he talking to, but boy, they done pissed him off. Boy,
They ain't
Hey,
listening
my
to your
bread, man.
content if
Trying to
they
get the
owe you,
bread.
if they owe you bread. They ain't listening to your content. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Nah, they be watching. I be scrolling. I be seeing the little scene button.
I'm gonna keep it short, man. I don't know why I got this in my notes, but I feel like I typed it in here for something, so I'm just gonna read this and we can call it quits, man. It says, choose to feel that all your needs are met. Choose to feel that you are safe, and that superpower will grow. Be a reflection of joy beyond what the world can give you, man. That's all I got.
I was told. Mine is gonna be simple, man. Just lead with love, and and most importantly, love yourself. Nobody else is gonna love you like you can love yourself, man. And it's godly to love yourself first. Put yourself first, not in a selfish way, but in a loving way. You wake up in the morning, serve yourself first. You meditate. That's love. I told my son that the other day. He got ready to walk out the house, no lotion on his leg, bro. No, don't do that, bro. That's a lack of love. Put some lotion on your legs, my brother. So just make sure you take care of yourself, love yourself. And when you leave this place, man, what everybody say about you is your legacy. That's what it is, man. Like you could think highly, you could get all the materialism in the world, you could get all the money in the world, you could get all the cars, all the women. But what everybody say about you and what history says about you is your legacy, man. So protect it, live righteous, and most importantly, lead with love, man. That's it. That's off the dome. I ain't have no plans for that. Make sure you put lotion on too. It's cold out here. And do not buy the at-home wall naked man on the virtual machine digital weights. Don't ever do that. That's what Trey said. Yeah.
Hey, what lotion he put on? He put on that big bottle of cocoa butter.
Oh no, I wouldn't buy that. That ain't even cocoa butter. That's cocoa water.
I was watching. What he said. I was watching Married at First Sight on Netflix, man. I was like, damn, why this dude not? Why he ain't feeling no girl? You know what I'm saying? She seemed like she got everything together. Well, they put it on. They put it on there. I think they filmed it last year, but they just put it on Netflix. But they had cut the one scene and they showed her elbow and it was just ass shit. I was like, that's why. I said, yo, she ain't moist, man.
We out, bro. Cut the tape,
guy, man.
Cut the tape.
Oh, snap, man.
All right. Have a good night, man.
We can just run it.